Hi everyone, my name is Neda, and in this lesson I want to talk to you about linear perspective. Learning fundamentals of perspective will help you to understand the concept of creating illusion of depth on a two-dimensional plane. The first known picture to make use of linear perspective was created by Italian architect Filippo Brunelleschi. He is also known for designing the dome of the Florence Cathedral. Linear drawing or point projection perspective is one of the two types of perspective that we mostly use in drawing and painting. The other type is parallel projection perspective that is more popular in architecture. Linear perspective system creates the illusion of depth onto a two-dimensional plane by using vanishing points, to which all lines converge at eye level on the horizon. We have three types of linear perspective. One-point perspective, when there is only one vanishing point. Two-point perspective, and three-point perspective. Now, let's explain some basic terms and definitions. Let's imagine this plane is the ground, and you're standing on the ground. Let's say there is an imaginary transparent curtain right in front of you. Where the curtain touches the ground, that's our ground line. Now let's draw a straight line from your eyes to the curtain. And from that point, draw a line parallel to the ground line. This would be your eye level. If I continue the line from your eyes to the infinity and draw a line parallel to the eye level and the ground line, that would be our horizon line. And where you're looking at on the horizon is our vanishing point. So the horizon line is an abstract concept which can change when our eye level changes. That's why the point of view of a child is different from an adult. Imagine a box. In one-point perspective, always one surface of the box is touching the imaginary curtain in front of us. All other lines are going to the perspective. That means they converge at the vanishing point right on the horizon line. So in one-point perspective, the box is always parallel to the horizon line and the ground line. If the box is right in front of us, we will only see a square, and all other lines are converging at the vanishing point, which is right in the middle of the square, on the horizon line. If we move the box to the right or the left side, right on the horizon line, you would be able to see two sides of the box. If the box is located higher than your eye level, you should be able to see the bottom of the box. But if it's located lower than your eye level, you would see the top of the box instead. In two-point perspective, you're looking at the side of the box. So the vertical lines remain vertical, and other lines are converging at two different vanishing points. We know in reality the cube has three groups of parallel lines. In one-point perspective, vertical lines and horizontal lines remain parallel, but the third group of lines are converging at the vanishing point. In two-point perspective, only the vertical lines remain parallel. The other two groups of lines converge at two different vanishing points on the horizon line. And in three-point perspective, none of the lines are parallel, as we have three different vanishing points. This kind of perspective is pretty popular in animation and designing comic book. We'll talk more about that later. Remember, in 1-point and 2-point perspective, your vanishing points are always on the horizon line, which has the same height as your eye level. When you're drawing from real life, each object might have a different perspective, but remember, all the vanishing points end up on the same line, which is the horizon line, and the position of the horizon line, it depends on your eye level. Now to practice 1-point and 2-point perspective, let's choose a corner of your room and start drawing. Determine where the horizon line and the vanishing points are. If you like, you can send a copy of your drawing to Nedita Studio. I would be happy to see your drawings.